When I think of my family's history, there's so little that I know about our past. I know the present history of our lives in El Barrio. It's where my mother raised us and where we learn what it means to be a Puerto Rican. We're a small family, 3 sisters, 1 brother, several nephews, 1 granddaughter, and oh yes, my mother. I was the one who always traveled, and they were the ones who stayed in El Barrio, maintaining my sense of home. They always gave me a reason to come back home, but everything is changing. Now they're leaving El Barrio. This pending move opened a floodgate of questions about my parents' life in Puerto Rico. I had only small bits and pieces of the history. I knew that they had left the island in search of better jobs, but I didn't know what they had left behind. It's a luxury to have the time to capture your own history. My mother did not have this luxury. She was too busy surviving.
Vine aquí diciembre 11 del 51. Y me dio una cosa que yo me quería ir para atrás rapidito. Ya a las 3 semanas yo quería irme para atrás. Yo le dije a tu papá, no, yo aquí no me quedo, yo me voy para Puerto Rico otra vez. Habían buscado una casa para alquilar o lo que fuera. Y yo te digo, yo quería irme, yo lloraba, yo pasaba día y noche llorando.
It's only now that we're breaking the cycle of forgetfulness, that we're able to hold on to our stories. Now, as we look forward, we're also learning how to look back.
Well, I was born in Puerto Rico. We were there for I was about 5 years old. You were about 2.5. You were born there.
Not Puerto Rico.
Okay, no, over here.
Yeah.
In Spanish Harlem.
Yeah.
We've been here forever.
But she's not.
We know everyone.
No, we
Everyone
don't.
knows us. Oh, yes, by sight.
My mother also had a sense of community, but making a living was difficult.
De aquí de Nueva York iban a los talleres a Mayagüez, gente que se dedicaba a llevar guantes, a hacer talleres, como decía una factoría, pero no era para trabajar dentro de ella. Yo iba al taller, llevaba el trabajo, y había muchachas, mujeres que usaban como una horma, que le metían ese guante al dedo, y entonces hacían así, si el dedo no quedaba derecho, seguía el dedo se viraba. Si estaba virado ya te lo descosía para que tú lo hicieras de nuevo. Yo hacía de esos guantes, hacía una docena cada 3 días, a veces cada 2 días. Lo más que yo cobraba en esos guantes, que eran hasta acá arriba, bien largotes, era a 6 algo.
My brother is now the provider for our family. His talent as an artist have propelled us into the middle class.
The neighborhood could be better, could be worse. But it's what we know, so it's what we like. We like what we know. So I have no problem staying in the neighborhood. I would like to stay in the neighborhood. I wanted to stay here. The bank finally sold the building after all this time saying there was no way they could possibly sell it occupied. They finally did sell it, and now these new owners are going to turn it into a shelter for homeless people or some type of poor people.
It depends on your economic status. Okay, I've worked all my life. I've worked for 28 years at Bronx Lebanon Hospital. I have never been able to say, okay, I want a house and I'm going to start to, try to save money or whatever to buy a house. Financially, I was never able to do it. He's at the point now, talking about different generations, his generation now, he's at the point now that he can say, yes, now I want to get a house. I think I can deal with that. Financially, I can do it. That's why he's very interested in getting a house.
The family chose Central Florida, close to Disney World, as the location for our next home.
I wish I could have the pool without all the extra concrete on the side. Because I want more grass. I want more birds.